Good, good morning, ghouls, goblins, and gentry. It is I, the Combative Medic. And I have to say, who am I? What am I? Fair questions, honestly. So, I am someone who's trying to figure out this YouTube thing to the best of his ability. I'm going to be making a bunch of Minecraft videos, as presumably you can already see, and just kind of getting the hang of it all, seeing how this goes. So, that that was a floating tree back there. Why was there a floating? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Not gonna worry about it. It's a floating tree. It's fine. Everything is fine. We're all fine. I'm gonna punch this tree down. We're still see that floating tree right there in the background. Okay. We're not gonna fixate on the floating tree. So what was I saying? I was saying that we're going to be making some YouTube videos here, and I'm going to chop down a floating tree. That's what I'm saying. We're going to go chop down that floating tree. I'm going to make sure this tree is not a floating tree, and then we're chopping it down, the whole thing. And the sun's setting. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. So this is going to be a survival multiplayer world that's going to feature myself, Zero Fighter, Stephen Pines, obviously a big fan of Gravity Falls for those of you that know it, Undead Leech, Wolf, and Wolf Cub. We're going to be posting and recording videos. Each of these individuals, several of them are my children, and we'll we'll see whether or not they post videos. I want to see how this goes for myself, and despite their enthusiasm and wish, yes, it's tree time. Sorry, distracted. I have to chop down that tree. That tree must go. I can't leave it floating. I was going to go barricade myself in a cave because it was nightfall, but alright. Okay. Let's remember how to play the game. Alright. Stop. Stop opening. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Let's chop down this tree. Okay. We're all going to be working together to craft a unique and wonderful world for you all to explore, visit, play, and hear some unique storylines from us all. And each of us are going to be putting our own spin on it, our own playstyle, our own way of enjoying the game. And some of the little ones, they have expressed great interest in making videos of their own, and we'll see how that goes. I want to see whether or not we can build a community and kind of grow it together over time. So, a little bit about me. I work in the medical field. I, as you may have guessed from the name, am primarily a medic. And for those of you that are familiar with medical terminology, there's a lovely thing that patients get called when they're being slightly problematic. It's combative patients. And that's where the lovely name came from. But while I've been working in the medical field, I've been doing this for quite some time. I've seen a lot of children because I primarily work pediatrics. And almost all of these children have expressed a very, very similar mentality. And that's that the hospital, it's not just lonely, it's boring and it's scary and it's so hard to reach out to people and communicate with people. The number of children that are just alone in their rooms constantly is it's just unnerving. It's not something that I like. I know that that should kind of go without saying, but it happens so often that I want to see that change. We live in a world where we all have computers in the palm of our hands. We have technology everywhere we look. And yet, with all the ability to communicate, so many people are just stuck in their rooms, sick, unable to do anything, unable to go anywhere. I have been encouraging my hospital to help me change this. And I have an idea that I want to push on them. The idea is that I want my hospital to start offering a localized Minecraft realm where individuals that are sick can play with each other, where they have a place where they can all go and they can just enjoy something simple and kind of not feel so isolated. They're surrounded by people that have something similar going on, if not the same. It'll only be kids that are communicating with them. It'll really give them a chance to, and that's Zero Fighter. That is one of my children. Leaping from a high place, huh? Alright. Moving on. Back to the subject at hand. So, I'm going to be encouraging my hospital to change, to try to do something to help them connect more. And I think Minecraft is the perfect tool to do exactly that. Especially if we set it up so that way anyone in the hospital can connect to the file locally, which is something that is very easy to do. The only issue is that we need enough space that all of the computers can connect seamlessly, which we already have servers set up for other purposes. I just like to add this to the list. Unfortunately, I don't actually know how plausible my idea is. I'm effectively asking my hospital to beg Minecraft to give them the thumbs up and be okay with this, and then for them to purchase dozens, if not 100 copies of Minecraft and just distribute them willy-nilly to all of the children that are there. So it's definitely not a cheap thing to do. But I'm hoping that if we can grow this community enough, that if we can do enough outreach, that if we can work together, that maybe we can convince them to support. That's a long-term goal. Obviously, that's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's not something that's going to happen soon. It's just something that I want to happen. And I've talked to a lot of patients about it, several of them. Particularly the ones that are stuck in bed and not allowed to leave their room because they have an infection or they're at risk of catching something, or maybe they just physically can't. And several of them expressed great interest in this and were really excited about the idea. So something else that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking on some guest builds / guest stars. I mean, they are children after all. So it's not like they can sit there and give me the thumbs up and say, oh yeah, let's make an entire Minecraft server right here in the hospital. Unfortunately, they don't have that power, and neither do I. Which kind of bites. But getting back to it. I'm going to occasionally be putting together some builds for some of the kids that I meet and talk to, and building them throughout this world, giving them a chance to express the things that they want to express to a wider community. And I'm going to dedicate it to, I can't use their name, but, you know, them as much as I can. But that's the gist of a very long-term, very passionate goal that I have. I mean, we've got therapy dogs, so it's time for therapy Minecraft, right? Oh, they are not gonna like this. Worth it. Totally worth it. Patient care needs to come first. Or at least what I'm perceiving as emotional support and emotional care. I don't think everybody else is going to feel the same way. Especially not some of the parents. Have you heard some of the terrible things parents say about video? But that's another topic for another time. Ooh, spicy topic. Ugh. We'll probably never talk about that again, for good reason. You're just diving off of every cliff you can, Zero Fighter. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is perfect. Alright. So, a little bit about my build style, a little bit more stuff. I like to build functional builds. I build a redstone component, and then I build some sort of casing or house that goes around it. The size of the house... Ooh, a cave. Haha. The size of the house always kind of is determined by the working component that's on the inside. And... Hello, Mr. Spider. And... No, bad Mr. Spider. No. No. Wash down the waterway, please. Don't... No, 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 no. Down the waterway? Alright. So, I would categorize myself more as a builder, but I don't shy away from redstone at all in any way. As a matter of fact, I kind of focus on it a little bit more than a lot of builders do. And of course, it's getting nightfall again. Alright, let's... What? No, Mr. Zombie, I don't know where you came from, but please go back the way. No! I said no. Didn't need an axe to be able to end this fight anyway. Take that. Alright, and oh no, oh no, Alright, let's jump up. No! So that's what this is going to be like. I hope you like and subscribe.